Hello, good people. It's me, Money Manager Kumonawa. Have you been working for 20 something years and you've got nothing to show for it? Do you feel like you're not making any progress with your money? You're working, but you cannot certainly show anything for all your hard work. Well, if you feel that way, I have created this video for you with you in mind. Today, I just want to share with you the 3 principles that you need to implement to better your relationship with your money. Number 1 is your money vision. You need to define your money vision. What do you want your money to do for you? Like, truly, it is completely impossible for you to be truly good with managing your money if you don't have a vision of what you want to achieve. And this is certainly how most people are living. And because most people don't know what they want their money to do for them, money doesn't stay with them because money simply follows vision. You see, your vision can be something as simple as, I want to achieve financial freedom in 5 years, or I want to buy a house in 2 years. You see, once you have your money vision clearly defined, you'll start questioning how each spending you make is affecting or is helping you towards achieving your money vision. So guys, you need to define your money vision. What is your money vision? That's number 1. 2 principle that you need to look at is your money flow. How do you manage the money that flows into your life? To gain a clearer picture of how money is flowing in and out of your life, you need to look at your personal financial statements. You need to interrogate your financial statements because they provide a way of counting and accounting for your money. And the question that you need to be asking yourself is, are you counting and accounting for your money? Because you cannot master what you cannot measure. When we talk about personal financial statements, we're referring to 2. The first one is your income and expense statement, which clearly shows your income versus your expenses. And then we have a balance sheet. A balance sheet shows your assets, what you own, versus your liabilities, what you owe. And the difference between your assets and your liabilities is your net worth, which is truly a depiction of how you have been using the money that got into your life ever since you started earning. So looking at your personal financial statements will reveal to you the current mindset you're operating with. So the 3 mindsets that we normally operate with when it comes to our money management. The first mindset is the poverty mindset. So for this mindset, only 2 things happen. And you earn your income through a job, and then you spend all of it. So it's earn, spend all of it. And a balance sheet doesn't exist for someone who's operating with a poverty mindset. The second mindset is the middle class mindset. And this is where the majority of us are. So with the middle class mindset, what happens is you earn your income, right? And then all of it, or most of it, is going to go out paying for expenses through the liabilities that we have created in our lives. So the primary focus for someone who's operating with a middle class mindset is on creating liabilities which are disguised as assets. And the dangerous part about it is that these liabilities that we have created, they depend entirely on our earned income, which in turn depends on us trading our skills and our time. And if anything happens and we lose our job, everything crumbles down to the ground because all our hopes, all our life is pinned into this end income. And saving and investing for someone who's operating with this mindset is just an afterthought. And normally the net worth is negative because the liabilities by far outweigh the assets. So the order of the money flow for someone with a middle class mindset is you earn, you spend, and saving and investing are just an afterthought. The third mindset is the rich mindset. So what do the rich people do that we don't know? They are doing something that is working for them. So this is how they manage the money that comes into their life. So they will earn an income through a job or entrepreneurial activities. But the first thing that they do is they save and invest because the primary focus for them is on creating cash generating assets that will in time give them enough income for them to survive, and it will eliminate the need for a job. So you will see the order is totally different for someone with a rich mindset. The order is you earn, you spend, you save and invest, and you spend last. So that's it. That's how they make it. So you need to pay attention to the order of your money flow, because if you don't, money will pass through your hands like water and you wouldn't even realize it. The number 3 principle that you need to look at is your money habits. your money habits. I mean, if you're complaining, if you've been working for 20 something years and you've got nothing to show, certainly your hobbies are not working for you and it is time to try something new. It is said that insanity is defined as doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So probably you need to look at your habits. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to gain awareness of the habits that are holding you back unnecessarily. And once you have that awareness, you now need to work towards acquiring new habits that will propel you towards achieving your financial goals. And what are these habits? Let's look at them. Let's just take like 4 habits that you need to work with to improve your relationship with your money. The number 1 habit that you need to instill right away is you need to learn to control your expenditure. It's simple. It's very simple. You need to learn to live below your means. Or if you cannot live below your means, you need to find a way to expand your means. For example, if you're earning 10,000, you need to find a way to live within 10,000 or less than 10,000. Because the moment you live beyond the 10,000, you live off 12,000, then there's a gap. There's that 2,000 gap that you have to find every month. And how do you find it? Well, then it's good if you're going to maybe start creating multiple income streams for you to find that. But certainly you're just going to be in one position, nothing, you're not going to progress. The second habit that you need to look at is paying yourself first. I mean, this is so simple to say, yet majority of people are not doing this. So you need to make it a habit that you keep at least 10% of your income. You don't just keep it for the sake of keeping it, you keep it and you grow it, which now leads us to our third habit that you need to instill immediately, which is invest wisely and consistently. You need to stay away from investments that sound too good to be true. I think most of us were really after quick riches, but there's nothing like that. We all need to embrace the fact that investing is a long-term gains and it requires patience, persistence, and consistency. The number 4 habit that you need to work on is you need to strive to become better every day. You need to improve your ability to earn. And how do you do that? You do that by gaining knowledge. Be knowledgeable in the areas that you want to venture into. Strive to become better every day. And don't just acquire knowledge. Acquire knowledge and put that knowledge into action, because it is said that knowledge without action is potential power, but knowledge with action is power. So I hope that you are now aware of these 3 money management principles that you need to work on implementing in your life. And I hope that you would find this very insightful and you start implementing this in your life to make your life better. So if you've liked this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also leave a comment for me, and let's just help each other to grow. Thank you. I'll see you again in another